Yo, what's up my people? Welcome back to the channel. You know what it is, Decode Love, and this is Decode Love Gaming. If you didn't know, it's your bro, Big Decode, the best, worst game you know. And basically what that means is that I'm not a pro, so if you're new to the channel, first of all, hit it with sub love by touching that subscribe button for me. But also basically, if you're here to see epic plays and victory royales, then you're at the wrong place for the wrong reasons. You're not going to get a lot of that here. I'm just a regular guy, regular person, just like you, who likes to play the game. But I make up for it by trying to add value to my videos in different ways, which today is, I run it as a podcast where I talk about things that are either going on in my life, I think are cool, I think are interesting, current events, or just kind of whatever is on the platter for the day. Today we're going to be talking about the v8.11 Fortnite update. There's a few changes that came with it. We're also going to be talking about motivation and the possibility of your bro starting a clothing line. So yeah, all that being said, presents is out of the way, and without further ado, we go. Well, hold on. First of all, I got to get clear because our matchmaking is in Asia, and that's not gonna work. We in the West, so we need to stay in the West. What is up with my sensitivity? I feel like my sensitivity. Maybe it's fine. If I have to change it, then I'll change it. I don't know why this squad and hit but we have temporarily disabled the baller while we investigate a stability issue. Okay, so that's kind of one of the things that I wanted to talk about today. Before I get into anything though, I apologize for anybody who notices I'm not broadcasting my face cam. It's because I don't have it on me right now. I'm not home. And yeah, I didn't bring my PlayStation camera with me, so no face cam, sorry. And then the other thing that I wanted to touch on really quickly is that I wanted to apologize for last week. I wasn't able to stream because I was having technical issues with the internet. I don't know what's been going on with my internet at home lately. It has not been working good, and so I was not able to stream. And I was supposed to give you guys my impression of the v8.10 update, and I wasn't able to. Wait a minute, what is this? I gotta fix this too. What is all this stuff going on right now? Visual, turn that off, apply. Thank you. Yeah, so because of that reason, you know, I wasn't able to stream last Wednesday. There was a couple days last week that I wasn't able to actually post anything, and it was just because I was having internet issues, like I said. I don't know what's been going on with it, but yeah, I've already apologized, but basically apologizing again. I did lose a couple subscribers after that, which kind of sucks, but it is what it is. I already really touched on it, but the reason why I'm bringing it up again is because I'm going to kind of mix that in. So this is the impression of v8.11. I haven't played since the update happened, and I'm just going to like kind of intertwine the 8.10 stuff into this one, because I never really touched on, you know, what I thought and what I felt about the 8.10 update stuff, because I wasn't able to. So yeah, so basically, I mean, the first thing we saw, the baller. I don't know, what do you guys think about the baller? Let me know here in the chat if you're live, or down below in the comment section of the video if you want to Because my personal opinion on the baller is, it's alright. It's not bad. It's cool. But I don't really think it's that great, to be honest. Like, to me, it's just kind of a whatever vehicle. You can bounce around in it. You can slam people. You can slam into their buildings and stuff. And all of that is cool. But I don't see how it's better than the airplane was. The airplane, I don't know. I felt like it was way more functional. I understand that, you know, it was OP the way some people were using it, and that makes sense. But the baller is not better than it, in my opinion. I think the best vehicle that we have is the drift board. I think that's the best vehicle that they've ever put into the game. Oh, this is that new pistol. Yeah, I'm gonna have to watch that. You know what? I'm gonna put it as my primary. But yeah, I don't know. In my opinion, the airplanes were better than it. They just had more functionality. You could get into the air. You know, you could fly around. You could hover above and get high ground on your opponents. I wonder how far this thing shoots. Hold on, guys. Let's test out this new pistol. I know it's gonna knock me back. It didn't hit him. Oh, it does not shoot far good at all. He doesn't even know I'm shooting at him. Let's chase this guy down. Hold that thought while I hunt this guy down, peoples. Why am I... What the heck? I was like stuck to that cactus. Wait, what? Where did he go? He really moved that fast? Oh, there he is. Oh my goodness. Oh, he's weak. Okay, we're definitely gonna hunt him. I wonder if... Okay, so this thing adds some mobility to us. That's pretty cool. Shoot it backwards and... Alright, I have no idea where he went now. He got away. I think we lost him. Ah, that sucks. Man, that would have been an easy kill. Oh shoot, we gotta move towards the circle. What? Where am I getting shot at from? I have no idea where I was getting shot at from. But yeah, in my opinion, I don't know. I just think the baller is kind of boring. Like, the only thing cool about it is, I guess, you can see it as a little bit of a Jurassic Park reference. But other than that, I don't know. I just think it's kind of lame. I don't think it's really that cool. I don't know if I would rather, but like I said, I don't know. I just think that the airplanes were a better vehicle. The drift board, in my opinion, is the best. And then the ATK. And those are the two best vehicles that we have. Like, really. So many people complain about the airplanes that, you know, oh, they're too easy and this and that. And it's like, dude, they were so slow in the air. Like, it was so easy to shoot an airplane down. I don't understand. Like, if you were getting, like, if you were having trouble against the airplanes, you just weren't paying attention, in my opinion. because like the airplanes were so loud, they like you could hear them coming from a mile away, and then they were so easy to shoot down. It's like, why? I don't understand why so many people complain about it. Oh, I was hoping I'd get. It doesn't give us as much mobility as I was hoping. I'm gonna die in the storm. But yeah, so I'm glad that with this new update that they've nerfed the percentage rate of spawn for the baller, because the same issue, so the main issue of why the pros are saying that airplanes got vaulted was because of the fact that you could just like fly really high up in the sky and then just sit there and just wait till the end of the round. But in my opinion, you can do kind of the same thing in the baller. Like, you just roll around in it, you know what I mean? Like, and I've been seeing so many videos online of like, there's like freaking 15 ballers at the end of the round. They're all just hanging out in the ballers, rolling around, all focusing on attacking and smashing the one guy like in the game who is not in a baller. And to me, it's like, how is that better than the airplane? Like, to me, that was like, that's just so whack. I don't know, the baller to me is whack, and I wish they would get rid of that. And you guys know I'm not one to complain about stuff in the game, and I'm not one to say that I think things should be vaulted, but I think the baller should be vaulted. I really think it's a whack like addition to the game. And I mean, I don't know, I don't feel like it serves a major purpose or anything. Diego the Beast, yo, it's me. What's up, Diego? Hey, brother, thanks for being here. Welcome back. Appreciate you. Oh shoot, I forgot I needed to heal up. Let's get this med kit. What the? Oh, it's a... Come on. But the rumor is, guys, so talking about the airplanes, the rumor is right now that people have supposedly seen a glitch of an airplane, and it was different in some ways. It was not the same airplane in some ways, I guess. And so the rumor is that we're going to be getting airplanes back in the game, but there's going to be something different in it. And I guess it's going to be a meter for fuel. So I guess, you know, we got the damage meter, and you know, the planes, you know, can only take so much damage before they blew up. And then when they blew up, we took damage from the explosion. And I thought that was all good. I thought that like evened out, you know, the vehicles and made them not OP. But I guess all of that was not good enough for people. And so I don't think that this whole freaking fuel meter thing is gonna be any better and make anybody accept the planes any more than they did the last time. So, oh dang it, I waited too long to start shooting at him. So I don't know, I think it's kind of dumb. And although I do like the airplane, I hope they don't come back. Lying about it. I'm dead. I'm like getting way too close to the TV. I can't like see good. I'm like all up in the screen. But yeah, so that's kind of the theory right now, is that the airplanes are going to come back with a fuel gauge on them. I don't think that's true, actually. I believe Fortnite has told us that they were going to make an LTM that was a dogfight LTM where it was going to be only airplanes. And I think that's what people were seeing, whatever that glitch was that people were seeing. I think that's what they were seeing. I don't think it had anything to do with... I mean, it has something to do with the airplanes coming back to the game, but I think in terms of that LTM, I don't think it's going to come back into like the regular game mode. I don't think that's going to happen. I think they realized from the first time, you know, they got so much backlash about the airplanes that I don't think they're dumb enough to try to bring them back. Like, everyone would just cry and complain, especially the pros, because you know how they do it. But yeah, I think what they should do is get rid of the baller and just leave us with the drift boards and the ATKs. Bring those spawn rates up just a little bit, maybe 10% more or something like that, like just a little bit. Of course, we don't want too much vehicles in the game. But oh, actually, you know what? I heard that with this new update, the 8.11, this skin is so dope. I wish I had it. Wait, is that how it's supposed to be? Yeah, huh? Man, I knew I should have got this skin. It looks so dope in game. Dang. You're dope, dude. You wanna dance with me? So, one of the things that I'm really happy about is that I guess with this new update, the impulse grenades are back. And if you started this game late, you're not familiar with impulse grenades, those are pretty much a mobility item. I don't think that when Fortnite first, or when Epic first added those into Fortnite, I don't think that they intended them to be a mobility item, but they are a mobility item. So the impulse grenades, you know, you use them to either, I don't know why they're called impulse grenades. It doesn't make any sense to me. They should be called shockwave grenades or something like that. Isn't that what they had called those new impulse grenades that we had for a while? Like new and improved impulse grenades. They were just like stronger impulse grenades. Impulse grenade doesn't really make sense, because isn't an impulse grenade like an EMP? And isn't that supposed to like disable like electronics? I don't really understand why it's called an impulse grenade. And there they are! So I can show you right now. So basically they're mobility items. You throw them underneath, get in front of them, and they'll help you travel a certain amount of distance. So I'm gonna actually hold on to those. I'm really glad that they were back, because they're really good if you stack them. That's a really good mobility item. And they're not OP because they're an item, they take up an inventory spot. So to me, they're a really good mobility item, and I like that they have it. I think that they should get rid of the baller. Keep. Why are there so many gray Keep the drift boards, make them permanent. Keep the ATKs. Keep the one that smashes, really? I don't know, the one that smashes, the one that I was just riding. Keep those and have those 3 vehicles in the game. Those are the best vehicles in the game. Just keep those. Bring the spawn rate up a little bit, just a little bit. Keep the impulse grenades in the game. Actually, I think they should just like get rid of the impulse grenades altogether, and those other ones that we had. I can't remember what they were called. The stronger impulse grenades. Oh man, you probably know those. They should have those in the game, and keep the glider redeployed. Hold up. Oh my goodness. He's getting above me. Dude, that aim is horrible. goodness, that was so bad. Dude, I cannot like react fast enough sitting this close to the TV. Like I feel like I can't see enough of, like I can only see like what's right in front of me, which is only myself because I'm like so close to the screen. But yeah, that's the mobility I think should be in the game. I don't know why they took out some of the zip lines. That's one of the things that I thought was dumb with season 8 in general, is that they took out some of the zip lines. I like the zip lines. I wish they put all the zip lines that we had back and would have just left them alone, because I really, really like the zip lines. But yeah, have the second version of the impulse grenades, the stronger version. And okay, so there's another thing. They said that they want to get rid of the launch pads. Okay, this hasn't happened, but this is word that we got after the 8.11 update. Somebody from Epic said that they plan to get rid of launch pads altogether. A lot of people are mad about this. Get rid of launch pads altogether because they say that the glider redeploy takes place of it, like fills that void, or fills that like necessity, or I don't know what you call it, but yeah, basically glider redeploy takes care of that. A lot of people are like, what? Like, they better not do that. To me, I don't think that's bad if they make the glider redeploy, which is what I thought they were going to do when they first announced the glider redeploy, and I think it would make the glider redeploy so much better. Instead of taking up the inventory slot, take up a trap slot. So make the glider redeploy a trap item and put it in the trap slots so that it doesn't take up an inventory slot. And I think that would significantly make the game better and more enjoyable, because you have the glider redeploy. You don't have to carry it if you don't want to. You know, you only get the still, but it doesn't take up your inventory slot, because it kind of feels like sometimes like, why do I need to carry these? I don't want to carry these gliders. You know what I mean? Because there's more important things for me to carry. And then not until you're freaking fighting through the storm are you like, man, I wish I had glider redeploys then. You know what I mean? And so I think that if we do that, it would make it so much better. It would make the glider redeploy like more popular, and it would make it more reasonable for people. I think more people would utilize the glider redeploy at that point, and we would have a way lesser issue of mobility in the game, of even needing mobility items. Of course, still have the mobility items in the game because they're cool. You can do cool tricks with them, and you know, like, it's better than wasting, you know, one of your items, even a glider redeploy on a vehicle or something like that. But yeah, I really think that was a really good idea. If they did get rid of the launch pads, it's fine. You know what I mean? We have to build up the launch pads. Get rid of the launch pads and make the glider redeploy literally take its spot by making it a trap item. I think that would be a good thing. I would be cool with that. Like, I would be cool with that. That wouldn't bother me. I have a feeling that is intimidating me. Yep, he is, definitely. Oh, there's a glider. I'm not gonna try it. First of all, homie, I don't know what you're talking about. First of all, homie, I don't know what you're talking about. First of all, homie, I don't know what you're talking about. First of all, homie, I don't know what you're talking about. First of all, homie, I don't know what you're talking about. First of all, homie, I don't know what you're talking about. First of all, homie, I don't know what you're talking about. First of all, homie, I don't know what you're talking about. First of all, homie, I don't know what you're talking about. First of all, homie, I don't know what you're talking about. First of all, homie, I don't know what you're talking about. First of all, homie, I don't know what you're talking about. First of all, homie, I don't know what you're talking about. First of all, homie, I don't know what you're talking about. First of all, homie, I don't know what you're talking about. First of all, homie, I don't know what you're talking about. First of all, homie, I don't know what you're talking about. First of all, homie, I don't know what you're talking about. First of all, homie, I don't know what you're talking about. First of all, homie, I don't know what you're talking about. First of No way! How did he kill me that fast? I hadn't even taken any damage from him. Dude, it seemed like when he shot me, my health was halfway down, but he hadn't shot me before. That was dumb. I don't understand that at all. But anyways, yeah, I don't know. I think that would make mobility in the game like so much better, like way better. The flintlock pistol, I thought, I seen some videos online, and I thought it would have added mobility, but it kind of like, I don't know. The videos I saw, it was like it was like knocking people hard. Like, I was seeing videos of like Dakota and like different people, and they're like shooting at the ground and bouncing themselves up, like on top of somebody who like outdid them and got the high ground, and then they were like shooting it down under them to knock them upwards, and then they were pumping them like while they were in the air coming down. And I was like, oh wow, like those are kind of like a, you know, it's better than the plunger gun thing. What was that thing called? I don't even remember. The plunger gun thing, you guys know what I'm talking about. I always call it the plunger gun. It's better than the plunger gun thing. It works kind of like an impulse grenade, because that's basically what we do with the impulse grenades. And I was like, that's so dope. But you guys seen when I tried to like use it for mobility, it didn't really get me too far. So I was like really excited for it, but I don't know. It does look like a cool playmaker though. The videos that I see online, you know, it looks like a cool playmaker. Like I said, you can shoot it down to like, you know, elevate yourself really quickly against somebody who's outbuilt you, and then you know you can pump them either while you're going up or coming back down. It looked pretty cool. It looks like a pretty dope maneuver from what I saw in the clips that I saw. I don't know. It looks pretty cool. It doesn't shoot far at all. But I mean, they said that. They said significant damage drop, you know, at a distance. So it was expected, but like it didn't hit at all. Like the guy didn't even know I was shooting at him. And I mean that's pretty much it, right? The 8.11 update is pretty good. The nerf on the spawn rate of ballers. The flintlock pistol. And I believe that was kind of it. I'm gonna just go this way here and then come back this way. Or no, you know what? Because that's counterproductive. I'm gonna start over here. So yeah, so far my impression of the flintlock pistol is it's alright. I don't know. I seen online, you know, but I don't know, because it didn't seem like it really knocked me that far. And it doesn't look like it would do any damage if you shot somebody, or it doesn't seem like it. I shot at that guy, it didn't even hit him at a distance at all. And like he didn't even realize I was shooting at him, so like the bullet drop or whatever has to be like super significant on it, because I don't think it was even reaching the gun that I was shooting at when I was shooting at him. How, dude? No! Dude, this is ridiculous, dude. I'm doing so bad right now. I don't know what's going on right now. I've been playing so much better lately, and I'm just doing trash right now. I'm tired, too, guys. I'm, like, really, really tired. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that's it. Let me see. Let me look at the patch notes. Patch notes and change list. Flintlock pistol, unvaulted the impulse. Oh, increase the impulse strength of explosive weapons against vehicles by 233%. I mean, that's a significant increase, but it's whatever. Scoped assault rifle. This one is one that I think is good. They increased the base damage of the scoped assault rifle from 24-23 to 27-26. That to me is a really good one, and the reason why is because I've always hated the scoped assault rifle, but lately I'm really starting to like the scoped assault rifle. I don't know what it is. I've gotten a little bit better with my shot, or I've just like gotten used to it, or I don't know what, but I've been liking the scoped assault rifle a lot more lately. And the only thing that like bothers me about it is it seems like every hit is really freaking weak. And that's part of the reason that I've never really liked the scoped assault rifle, because it's like, man, it's so hard to get a hit with it, and when you do get a hit, it's like not even like good. It's like it does such little damage that it felt like it wasn't worth it. Like all the effort and trial and error of trying to shoot somebody with that thing, and then when you hit them, you spend freaking like 20, 30, like really? So them bringing the damage up, they still didn't bring it up that much. I guess you know, is what they buffed it to. But that means if you're getting headshots, you're getting headshots at like 50, right? Like 50, 60, something like that. Which that is worth it, because then you hit them 4 times and you're dead. You know what I mean? Before, it seemed like, dude, I could be shooting somebody with that thing so many times and they just would not die. Like, you know, they just kept running. So it was so hard to get a kill with the freaking scoped assault rifle, because it was like, I'm shooting, and only freaking 70% of my shots are actually hitting, because it's so hard to get a hit. And I hardly ever get a kill with the scoped assault rifle. I could even have the beat on something, but as soon as I hit that first shot, they start moving. It's so hard to get a hit with that thing. And they're never gonna die. They're never gonna die because the damage is so low. So I'm glad that they did that, because I am getting more accustomed to, more acquainted to the scoped assault rifle. I am getting a little bit better with it. And better damage, I think I might start to enjoy it and like it a lot more. And yeah, I mean, that's all we really got is this update. This is not an update. More of like a patch. I mean, yeah, well, it was just more of a patch, so I guess we shouldn't have expected much from it. But the 8.10 update, the last update before, was a huge update, and huge in the reason that I think, in my opinion, it was one of the best updates I've ever gotten in Fortnite. And the reason why is because I feel like it's the most like relevant to the game of where it's currently at. And this is what I said on Twitter. I said, you know, the 8.10 update was the best and most relevant update to Fortnite ever in relation to the current state of the game at the time of the update. I feel like they did so... Did I break the chest? Wasn't there a chest? Oh, it's in here. And so there was so many things that they did with that update, the last update before this last update, and this is one of them. The heavy assault rifle, what they did to the heavy assault rifle. So I love the fact that they, and a lot of people don't like it, a lot of people don't get it, but I love the fact that they made the heavy assault rifle gray and green. And the reason why is because, I don't know, I never felt like the heavy assault rifle deserved to be purple and gold. Like, I just never felt like it deserved that. Like, in my opinion, Scar has always been way better than the heavy assault rifle, because the Scar is so much more accurate. And I understand that the damage of the heavy assault rifle is better. I play on so a lot of people, you know, they do good with it, but a lot of people who do good with the heavy AR is because, you know, they run the game on PC. None of my console players really like the heavy AR because the bloom is so bad on it, the accuracy was so low on it, that it on a console it just made it not worth it. Like, not worth picking up, because all that damage but it never hit anything. And so, you know, like I said, like I don't know, I just felt like nah, I'm gonna keep that right here. To me, you know, you're sacrificing something when you pick up the heavy AR. You pick up the heavy AR and you're sacrificing you know, accuracy for damage. And I feel like when that's the case, that doesn't deserve to be purple and gold, you know what I mean? Like, in my opinion. And so it was ruining the effect of the Scar to me and the regular AR, the way that it was. I feel like making the heavy AR gray and green leveled out the game so much, because, okay, and not just that, but in conjunction with them making legendary items, rockets, only come out of supply drops, and then adding in that treasure map thing, and you're only getting, you know, those legendary items out of treasure maps. Shoot, supply drop out of nowhere. One just starts coming out of boy. So I'm gonna hide right here and wait for it. Hopefully I can get that rocket out of it. Why is my building? Oh my goodness, what is that? Where was that shooting coming from? Oh, over there. There it is. Alright, hold on guys, let's go go get into some action. Dude, that always happens to me, and I don't understand. Oh my gosh, I'm dead now. Dude, I don't understand how I always fall like that. It's so annoying. Oh, you should have stayed right there, homie. Stupid tree. Oh. Alright guys, so let's hold this stop until I freaking hopefully kill this guy. Oh, damn, he just died. Whoa, that was weird. Alright, so let me get back into what I was saying. Alright, so you make the heavy AR match with the regular assault rifle. Okay? Now you have a gray and green and blue, I believe, also heavy AR, a gray and green and blue regular AR. You make the scars only available mostly in supply drops and treasure chests. Now the spawn rate of heavy ARs and regular ARs is so much higher than a scar, right? And just in terms of assault rifles, it evens out the game so much. Because, alright, a person like me, I'm not a very aggressive player because I'm not great at the game. I'm not the best at the game. So I'm not gonna freaking be gung-ho running into every fight that I see with a freaking pistol and no shield. You know what I mean? Like, because I'm not that confident in my gameplay. But you are gonna see that in a really good player, you know, because they're confident that they're gonna win a fight. Any fight they see, no matter how prepared or unprepared for that fight, they're gonna run into it because at least 87% of the time, even if the other player is more prepared for the fight than them, they're gonna win just because their skill set is so much higher. So what that means is that when you have scars in the game, you like when the spawn rate of heavy AR, and scar is almost even, like, and I know they're never even, but they were never at such a big gap between spawn rates between regular ARs and scars as there is right now, and that's good, and this is the point that I'm getting at. So a good player is going to kill you with the weak weapons, even if you have the better weapons. And a good player is also going to get way more kills. Okay? And you think about it, when you kill somebody, you get all their loot. So in a way, a kill is basically the same thing as opening a loot box. You know what I mean? It's the same thing as opening a chest. Because you're gonna you kill somebody, you get all that loot out of them. You know, everything that they're carrying. So now you have good players who are out there jumping into every fight that they could get into, and they're killing, you know, 15, 20 people a game, and you know you're avoiding conflict until you feel well prepared for one. And so the chances that you have a scar, or you know, just a really good gun in the game is so much lower. The chance that you have really good guns is so much lower compared to a really good player's chances, because you know, even if you're that lucky person who landed on a scar, but you're not that great at the game, chances are you're gonna run into a really good player, and you know they're gonna kill you, and then now they have your scar. So do you see how the chances of a really good player? Hold on. Oops. Where did he go? Oh, it's not matter. Oh my gosh. Seven? Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. Okay, so you see how when that's the thing, you know, you can get a scar, a heavy AR, a regular AR, and a regular chest. The chances of the really good players getting the good weapons is so much higher, which makes the game that much more uneven. Because while you're looting around looking for those really good guns, the really good players already have them. Especially toward the end of the game, there will be times where sometimes I'll be looting and I never find a spot. But toward the end of the game, when I finally, you know, I have maybe a blue AR, you know, a green shotgun, you know, and a P90, and I really feel like I'm equipped to get into battle. All the good players who are already on like 10, 11, 12 kills, they already have rocket launchers, scar, purple pump, you know what I mean? Like their inventory is just way superior to yours already, because they've been jumping into all these fights, and all these players that are not that good have picked up they happen to be the ones who found the good weapons along the way, but just couldn't utilize them like your bro, you know, to their full you know, their full caliber, and so all of the good players end up with the good weapons. And so that calls for such an uneven playing field. Now we have gray heavy AR. Where not only did they make the spawn rate higher of the heavy ARs, they also brought the damage down a little bit. So now the damage is less than a SCAR. It's just a little bit more than a regular AR. And I don't know if this is true, but I feel like since they did this nerf to the heavy ARs, the accuracy has gone up on them. And I don't think they've officially said that they lowered the bloom on it, or you know, they buffed the accuracy or anything like that on them, but it definitely feels like that. And that was one of the first things I noticed when I picked up a heavy AR, because after the 8.10 update, the first gun that I landed on was a gray heavy AR. That was the first gun I got. I think I opened the chest, and it was the first gun I got out of the chest after the update. And I was like, first of all, shocked that it was gray, and I was like, wait a minute, what is this? A gray heavy AR? So I got it. And then when I started shooting with it, I was like, dude, it feels so much more accurate. Like, what the heck? And I hadn't even looked at patch notes or anything like that. Like, I didn't know anything that came with, you know, the 8.10 update or anything like that yet. So I didn't know, but that was just my initial reaction. Was I was like, dude, this thing feels so much more accurate, and I don't really understand why, but it did. You know what I mean? Yeah, here's somebody over this way. So now, okay, now we have two ARs that are very comparable to each other in the heavy AR and the regular AR. And you have a choice between them, which is pretty even. You know, you get to choose now. Okay, I want to carry either the heavy AR because, you know, the damage is a little bit higher than the regular AR, or I want to carry the regular AR because the accuracy is a little bit higher than the I'm dead. I killed myself. Oh my gosh. I hate when I run out of materials. So guys, but you see how that's such an even, fair option now. Either a little bit more damage or a little bit more accuracy. It's not a huge difference between the weapons now. Then they make the scars. You know, this makes the spawn rate of the scars now so much less naturally because of the rarity of the weapon. Okay, so now finding a scar in a chest now is so much slower, and finding a scar just laying around in the map is so much lower now because of that fact that you have two different weapons which rarities are low. It naturally brings the spawn rate of the higher rarity weapons down and the lower rarity weapons up. And then, you know, making legendary weapons only spawn out of supply drops and only spawn out of these treasure maps, and making the treasure map spawn rates kind of low. Now you have the chance of anybody finding a gold scar or anything like that so much lower. Guys, I've been encountering scars so much less in the game since they made gray and green ARs, and I've been winning so many more fights. And the only thing that comes to my mind that I can imagine for the reason for that is that the weapons are more fairly balanced now. The weapons in the hands, because now you're gonna see more lower rarity weapons and a lot less higher rarity weapons. So you have a bunch of kids running around. You're not gonna get supply drops right away in the game, and you have a bunch of people running around with low rarity weapons. The good players are still gonna run. Oh, I thought that was a. I didn't know that was an AR. For some reason, I thought it was a straight AR. But so the good players. Hold on. I thought I heard somebody right under me. The good players are still gonna run into every fight that they want to. They're still gonna win all of their fights, but the chance of them finding one of those freaking, you know, the chance of them finding a high rarity weapon off of somebody they kill is so much lower. Which means that now even the really good players have weapons that are pretty much comparable to your weapon. So it's just even because you don't have a bunch of high tier players running around with high tier weapons, totally making the battlefield uneven. You know what I mean? It levels up the combat so much that you actually have a chance, and especially if you're one of the lucky people who happen to find a treasure chest or happen to be able to open, you know, a supply drop without getting killed. Now you have probably a rocket launcher and a star, and the chances of anybody else in the game having that is so much lower. It evens it out, man, because now as a low skill based player, you have a higher advantage with having better weapons. And the high skill players still have an advantage over you because they're just better than you. You have a chance against them. You know what I mean? But they're still gonna win all the time because they don't need high skill weapons to murder. You know what I mean? It's us lower skilled players who need that. Now, of course, every now and then, you know, a lot, there's going to be, you know, high tier players who find the treasure maps and who open the supply drops and stuff like that. Of course, you know, you're never going to totally escape it. But I just feel like it totally levels out the playing field, like, so much. A game that is so high on, you know, on your skill set within the game. Fortnite has to be the most technical game that I've ever played. You know, it looks like a little kid game. It looks like, you know, this and that. But Fortnite is seriously like the most highest skill, the most fast thinking, fast paced, on your feet type of game that I've ever played. And that's why I like it so much, because I feel like it takes so much critical thinking, quick decision making skills, and such a you know, a good skill set to play this game, that's what I think makes it good and makes it fun. But you know, and I've said this before, one of the things that makes the game so unenjoyable for a casual player is the fact that it relies so highly on skill set. And you have people who literally spend 12 hours a day playing this game to get good at it. And people like me don't have that kind of time on their hands to play a video game for 12 hours a day. Like, sorry, I got more important things to do, and I don't make money playing this video game. So then it makes it like, for casual players like me, sometimes feel like I don't even want to play this game. But now that the playing field has been leveled out, it makes it more enjoyable, more fun to play, because now, like I said, ever since this has happened, I've seen more battles won. You know, I've won more battles, and I've done better in the game and things like that, because I feel like the playing field has been evened out, and it's more, everything's more fairly distributed within the game. And so, in my opinion, everything that they did with the 8.10 update was so smart, and was like the best thing that they ever did in this game to even it out, because that's one of the reasons that people were stopping to play Fortnite, and you know, people, oh, Fortnite is dying to Apex Legends. It's because you play Apex Legends, come on, get my weapon out. Why does it do this? Oh my goodness. I don't know what is going on with my building. God, my building is so horrible right now. But yeah, like honestly, I'm doing horrible right now. I've been doing a lot better lately, guys, but I don't know what's going on. Like I said, I think I'm just too tired right now to really like focus. But but honestly, lately I've been having so much more fun. I was getting so tired of playing this game. I've already told you guys, one of my podcasts, I told you guys, like, I feel like not even doing this anymore, like playing this game anymore, doing this streaming or anything like that, because I was getting so burnt out. I'm tired of Fortnite and feeling like I don't have the time that these sweaty little kids have to just, you know what I mean, they come home from school and play until they go to bed. And you have these streamers, all these pro players. I feel like there's more pro players in Fortnite than there have ever been for any video game ever in the existence of video games. And they spend 12, 13, 14. I've heard ninjas spend 16 hours a day playing this game. Like, how do you do that? Like, that's ridiculous. Like, I'll never catch up to anybody in this game if that's what you have to do in order to be good at this game. And so, after the 8.10 update happened, I'm seeing a lot higher success rate within the game, and I'm having a lot more fun in it. Because let's just be honest, when a game feels like it's impossible, it's not fun. Like, that's not fun. It's just like, I'm over this. It's never gonna happen. You know, I said this in that stream where I was telling you guys, like, I felt like I wanted to stop. There's one thing that I like a challenge, but impossible is a totally different thing. You know, I like a challenge, but I'm not going to keep trying for something that's basically impossible. Like, you know what I mean? I can jump up whatever I want, but I'm never going to reach the moon. You know what I mean? It would be stupid to keep jumping at that point. And that's kind of how it felt playing this game. Like, I can just keep playing this game, but the people who put all their time into this game are just going to keep surpassing me in skill. And so, like, what was the point? But yeah, now with the game down, I think it's so good. Sorry guys, I'm just trying to explain. Oh, llama, llama, llama. Your boy found a llama. Hey. Llamas are kind of trash now, huh? They're not even all that great anymore. That sucks. Llamas used to be... What is up with this fog, guys? What do you think this fog right here means? I looked over and there she was. Oh, not bad. What are the chances of that? And you see, it feels so much better now to find a star again. Like, I remember when I first played this game, finding a star felt like the greatest thing in the world. Like, oh my god, I found a star, you know? And for a while, I felt like that feeling kind of better. But with the way the ARs are now, I really feel like that feeling has come back. Pure gleaming when you find a star and like, ha ha ha, the power is now in my hands. It's come back. And I miss that. You guys seen that? I switched double pistols for the suppressed SMG is one of the best weapons in the game. It freaking lasers. It's so straight and accurate. Oh, what am I? Yeah, since these are new, let's go ahead and mess with them. Not new, back. New for anybody who's new to the game, I guess. Ooh, I wonder if I could get to this. I want a rocket launch. I have no shield yet? What the heck? Okay, storm is far. Let's see if these mushrooms are right here. Why do I not have any shield yet? That's ridiculous. And these mushrooms are not here. Oh. What? Did I miss something? Oh wait, I'm supposed to be going this way. Oh, there's a chest. Hopefully there's some shields in there. Oh, I got rid of those. Felt like I did that, huh? I threw the bandages down so they'll come down with me. That's pro stuff right there. What was that noise? Did you guys hear that noise? Oh, that's what it was. Oh my gosh, if I don't freaking... See guys, that's what the impulse grenades do. Oh, and I got a treasure chest. Okay, what do I do here? Okay, I'm gonna do this. Hurry up. And I'm right on it. Oh, that sucks. I killed the guy on the crazy stairs. Sorry, bro. That's just the way the cookie crumbles. I'm about to get chugged right now. Look at it. It's beautiful. Just in case. Oh, that's a gold scar suppress. Yeah, that. Okay, Gucci. Or you know what? Let me just. It's gold. Let's take it gold. That's what the impulse grenades do for you guys. He didn't even realize. That boy was sleeping while I was creeping. Screw him. I'm too weak. I'm not even. Well, if I kill him though. Oh, he's gone. I don't know. I'm not even gonna. I don't have time. Yeah, I'm gonna have to. Oh man, I gotta go this way. One apple? Oh. Come on. 2 apples? That's all they're giving you, boy? Dang. Where did that guy go? I feel like they're gonna start fighting over there. Stop! Oh, there's a vehicle. There we go. On it! Oh my goodness, my building. Why is it? Where is he? Get up! Dude, I can't do anything right now. I'm gonna die. Oh my goodness, the ramp just keeps going above my head and I don't understand why. I'm dead. I'm dead. I don't understand why when I'm doing my 90s the ramp keeps going above my head. I'm looking down. I swear I am. But anyways, guys, the next thing that I wanted to talk about a little bit is motivation. And the reason why is because I seen a meme today where, you know, people, oh, I want to get this. Oh, this is the new that. I don't have the V-Bucks for it, but it looks pretty cool. I seen this meme today where it was making fun of people who like post like motivational stuff on social media. I post social motivational stuff on social media. I like motivational stuff. People are always like making fun of, like motivational quotes and like motivational memes on social media and things like that. And it's like I don't really understand it. I feel like people who like hate on people who are like positive and motivational, like even like on social media, like and just in general, like I think those are very like bitter people who hate their life. Like that's what I think. That's what I see. If you hate positivity and motivation, then you must just be a very bitter, negative person who hates your life because you don't see anything good could ever happen for you, and so you don't want anything good for anybody else. And so when somebody's positive, like you just hate on them because to you, like you wish you could be that way and you can't because I don't know, maybe you feel like your life is trash and it's always gonna be trash. That sucks. That's a bad way to be. That's a bad way to think. If that's how you feel about yourself, I feel sorry for you, but you're not gonna bring me down. You know what I mean? Like, and another thing is like I totally believe in the power of the mind, and I believe in the power of your thoughts. What you believe you can achieve, stuff like I believe in all that. The reason I believe in all that is because of the fact that, I mean, you don't have to believe all that stuff too. But the reason that I believe that stuff is because I'm a Christian. Whether you're a Christian or not, I still believe you should feel that way. But I feel that way because I'm a Christian. I believe in Christ, and Christ tells us, like that. Basically, we should be that way. Christ tells us the intent of the mind. It determines things for us. And one of the things that it determines for us is heaven or hell. If you don't believe in heaven or hell, I mean that's totally fine. That's your own prerogative. But I do. But just in general, to me, like the point I'm trying to get at is that right there is the point. Like basically telling us, like, you need to control your thoughts. You need to control your mind because your thoughts control your life. And that's what I think. And I think that if you're like a negative person, you're gonna have a negative life. That you're gonna have a bad time because you're not believing that anything good can happen to you. So it's like good things are not gonna happen to you. And you're just hating on other people. Like you're bringing bad energy to yourself. I feel like. You're hating on positivity, you're hating on motivation, you're hating on other people. That's all just bad juju. That's bad vibes. And I'm the type of person, I believe that good things can happen for me in life. I want to make good things happen for myself in life. And, and so I try to be positive. I try to seek positivity. And, I don't hate on anybody. I want the best for everybody. I believe that everybody is worth more than they think they're worth. And can do more than they think they can. And, are capable of more than they think they're capable of. And, I wish people would believe in themselves more, feel better about themselves, and feel more positive, and try harder, in life and stuff like that. And it's like, that's what, like, motivational stuff does. It tries to help you believe in that, it tries to help you believe in yourself. It tries to help you think positive, be positive, and push yourself in life, and strive for better. And I don't understand why people hate on that. It's like, oh, you're just such a bad, bitter person, aren't you? You're literally hating on something that's telling you like, you know, like you can be great. Like how does that bother you? Like, why is that a bad thing? Like, I don't know. Guys, we need positivity in our lives. We need to breed it into ourselves. The only way to be positive is to think positive, and daily motivation, you know, is very important. You know, I follow a lot of inspirational, motivational type of accounts on, you know, social media and stuff like that. You know, compared to all the stupid crap that we see on social media all day, like stupid freaking social media thoughts twerking their butts everywhere. Like, to me, that's just stupidity. Like people love stupidity these days. Like, people just love to be ignorant and just be stupid, and anything that has to do with, you know, freaking retarded rappers who don't give two craps about you and are only trying to steer you down the wrong road and influence you in the wrong ways. You know, freaking, you know, Instagram little thotties who, you know, are only famous because they show their butts all day on social media. But you're gonna hate on good, positive. I don't know, to me, I just think it's stupid, right? Oh my goodness. What? Did he really go from there to there that fast? Let's see if I can get into this fight. Where he's at, I have no idea. I seen campfire smoke. Damn it. The grass got in my way. Tree, really? Why did my weapon? I started editing the freaking ramp. I started editing the ramp. I don't know why I started editing the ramp. I keep upping my my edit time thing, and it just keeps doing that to me. What's the good? Because I had it on 110 before, and that was too slow. Like, it would take me forever to start editing. So I've taken it down to 105, and little by little has been bringing it up, but I'm getting too close to 110 again. I don't want to get back to 110 because I'll be trying to edit these sites and it would just like take forever. It would destroy my wall before I even get to edit it. I can't find like the Goldilocks point of the edit time. Hopefully this 1.08 will be good. I'm hoping. Not so weird. Oh, forgot. Oh, my ear's itchy. Alright guys, let's see if I don't talk for a little while. Let's see if it's kind of make me walk. If I just focus on the game. How did some of those shots not hit? How did only one of them hit? He wasn't even moving. What are you guys burning? Just the... Huh? What do you mean? Because I was shooting that guy and I don't understand how my shots didn't hit. Right now. My skin, y'all know my favorite skin is Calam. The Calams. All real monsters?
Huh?
Your pajamas?
Yeah, you like?
Heck yeah, that cartoon was dope.
I don't even know these cartoons. I seen them at Walmart.
You don't even know the cartoon?
No. How was I supposed to know them? His ex-girlfriend got it for me.
They're dope. So you just liked the design, that's why you got it?
Is it called the Real Monsters?
Real monsters, yeah. So it was like just a bunch of monsters, but they were like good monsters. Like they were scary, but they were good. Like, you know what I mean? good-hearted monsters. That's me. I'm a good-hearted monster. You know? Said I'm evil. Thought I was a no scope for a second. I don't know why. Alright guys, I'm gonna focus. Let me try to angle my screen a little bit bigger. Why did I die so far away? Why did I? But it might have been a good move. Nope. I thought that was a weapon and a slurp. And it was totally not any of that. Shoot. Oh my goodness, I'm in a bad spot right now. Okay, he went down. Hurry up, boy. Oh, there's no chest there. I think there's somebody in that house over there. Oh my gosh. I'm just running through Pleasant. Oh shoot, okay, they're fighting each other. Oh. I was hoping I could just kill him with that. I was hoping he was weak enough to die from that. Oh, come on, bro. Give your boy a weapon. Oh my gosh. Did you get me? Shane Dawson is dumb. He is. He's fake. He's all about drama. Huh? Oh! That bitch is. Yeah, he is. Where's he at? stop happening. What is going on? What'd I tell you? Though. Alright, I'm gonna try a couple more games next time. I wanna get like a really good round this time. Huh? What is it? Heard it. How? What? How did he even get up there?
Should I get this for Calista? You gonna put over man? is it? Do you know why I'm like more sugar?
What is it? Let's go to Mexico. Somebody land already. Really nice over there. Got some shield. It is what it is. What the heck? Come on. Get in this. Where's it at? What? It was just... Oh, right there. Oh my goodness, how did none of those shots hit? What? Oh my gosh, talk about bloom, bro. Oh my goodness. I would get surrounded. Come on. Nope, I'm dead. Oh. I'm out of materials. Got myself freaking pinched between two people. I'm sorry too, guys. This is like one of the most boring streams ever right now that I've, even for me. It's because I'm really freaking tired. I have like no energy, so sorry about that. Yeah. That was ridiculous. He had a freaking sniper rifle shotgun. You believe that? I don't believe that at all. I don't know why I'm doing so bad. I'm playing horrible. Oh, I want that skin. Look at him. took all my loot, huh? Dang it. Dang it. I don't see it. Oh, nope, 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 nope. I fell. No. Ooh. Dang, boy. You got that boom bop, boy. So. Your bro is super weak. 4 kills. Told y'all I wasn't gonna cut the stream until I got some good gameplay in. What's this over here? I thought I saw some stuff. Maybe I didn't. I need some heal. Oh, that. I'll take that. Oh, the storm's coming. Sheesh! After all that, I'm not gonna do the storm. That would be so dumb. Oh, I need to find some heal. Oh, I got impulses. Yeah, boy. They don't knock you that far. The old shockwave grenade was better. Make sure I'm gonna load it up. Oh, the stupid tree. I forgot that's how you do it. You have to jump. If you jump, then the impulse grenade shoots you far. Someplace to I need to find some healing. Is that a chest up there? Yes. Oh, treasure chest. Stop. landed here. I landed in the perfect spot. Actually, maybe I didn't, but I landed in a good spot. Please don't shoot me, nobody. Get where I want you. Let's go. Oh, shoot. Stop. Yeah, I heard somebody land, but they don't seem to be coming to me. There we go. Come. Why is it? Finally. He's right there. He doesn't know this. What is it editing? Okay. I should have pulled out my P90. I don't know why I didn't. Oh man. Alright, I'm gonna make this the last round right here. Hopefully it's another good one. Because I'm tired. But alright people, so for the last topic, the reason why I wanted to talk a little bit about motivation too is because of the reason that I have recently come into the opportunity to possibly start and help build a clothing line. And this clothing line will be a motivational clothing line. We don't exactly have all the details yet. You know, we're still masterminding and planning it all out, plotting. But we want it to be like, at least start out as like a motivational clothing line. It's not going to be like just, I mean, I'm sure eventually we'll venture out into, you know, other type of stuff. But we'll start probably with like t-shirts and hoodies and things like that. And you know, like I was saying, I believe that the power of positivity is real. I believe the power of, you know, what you focus on, like what you think about, what you focus on is going to breed some sort of results in your life. Like if you're a negative person, you never believe in yourself, you never think you're going to do anything good, then you're probably never going to, because if you don't believe it, then you're never even going to really try. You know what I mean? I'm just that person. I believe in that kind of stuff. I like to be a positive person. You know, and like I said, I believe in everybody. I believe that everybody has a destiny in their lives, and I believe that some people decide to try to live up to that, and some people just don't. You know what I mean? And I believe the people who actually do try to live up to that are positive and who do look for daily motivation and stuff like that. And so basically, you know, I came, you know, into this opportunity to possibly start a clothing line. And, you know, the first thing I thought I would like to make, you know, a clothing line for people like that. People who, you know, do believe in themselves and want their dreams and appreciate, you know, daily motivation and positivity and stuff like that. And so, you know, that would kind of be like the base of what the clothing line would be. It would be kind of like motivational stuff, inspirational stuff, you know, positivity. So my question to you guys is, if I started a clothing line, then would you guys buy into it? Would you guys like that? Would you guys purchase shirts? Would you rock the merch? Would you do all that stuff? Because, oh, I forgot I already put some shit on. Because yeah, this is something I kind of always thought about and always wanted to do. And it's something that I think I could start doing, and it would help to start making money toward possible other ventures and things like that. I don't know, I think it's something that I would enjoy, something that would be cool, something that would be fun. Maybe the first one could be a "Too Blessed to Be Stressed" shirt. That would be pretty dope. Dang, I just barely thought of that. That would actually be a really good idea. Cool shirt, I think. I would rock that. I think that would be dope. A "Too Blessed to Be Stressed" shirt. My daily outro. Would you guys rock a "Too Blessed to Be Stressed" shirt? Like this video if you would. Let me know down in the comments. If I started merch, then would y'all rock it? Would y'all support your boy? Let me know down below in the comments of this video. Here we go. Okay. There's another thing that I kind of do and kind of don't like, is the vending machines. I don't really understand why they made them free like that and one-time uses like they did. It's kind of weird. I don't really get it. You know what? Now that I think about it, maybe it's because they lowered the amount of materials that we pay. And I know some people were crying about that, not realizing, yeah, but you farm faster too. And the amount of material with each build piece hasn't changed, so it's like, yeah, you get lower materials because it's so fast, so as soon as you lose them, they replenish back up so much quicker. So I don't feel like it's a big issue. Like, it didn't really bother me. I guess some people did. So maybe they did that for that reason. For all the people who are complaining, oh, you need materials or whatever. I just barely thought of that right now. So maybe that's why they made the vending machines free. but then to, you know, they made it only behind music, which would make sense. Now when I think about it, I think I actually like that. That was something I was like, that's kind of dumb. It's a business thing. Why would we not have to pay for it? It actually is a pretty good idea. Getting these materials before I'm gonna be maxed out on my board already, like, and it's not just because the amount is lower, it's shit. I like those. Alright. I didn't realize the storm was coming in for a while. Oh, I'm close. Is that a guy? I thought I saw a guy flying, but I would have thought he would have came through this chest right here. Oh, my battery is low. They're trying to push me into tilted. I don't want to do that. Coming right up to. That's another thing that they did with the update is they show us on the map now where the supply drops are. I like that. Where is the campfire? Whoa! Oh, whatever. Should I do just? I'm gonna do just one more. That was dumb. I don't even know what that was. I'll do one more game. What do you think about that? Too blessed to be stressed? That would be dope on a shirt. No, that's just a saying. It's just a common phrase. Wouldn't that be dope on a shirt though? Like, too blessed to be stressed. Not that common. I say it all the time. People are like, I've never heard that before. But it's a common phrase. Like, tough times last. Tough times don't last. Tough people do. Like, it's just a common saying. You can't copyright a common saying. It's not like anybody owns the rights to that. You know what I mean? I think that would be dope. You chill. What the heck? Okay, then go to sleep. You should have seen her face. What are you trying to do? You, are you trying to put a SIM card on that phone? Is that what you're trying to do? I get on Big Mama's plan. Was horrible. Oh. No way! Shot her in the face. Alright, peoples, I'm gonna call it. It is what it is, it was what it was. You just see me do what it do, now do what it does, and like it if you liked it. And if you do bless this video with like love, please follow through. Bless my channel with sub love too by touching that subscribe button. Don't forget to ring my bell by hitting the bell icon that pops up next to the subscribe button. That way you get a notification every time I go live and every time I post a video so that you never miss a beat. Sorry again if this stream is kind of lackluster and low energy. I'm tired. Yeah, I apologize for that. It was kind of boring, lame stream probably. Sorry guys. I usually have a lot more energy and, you know, a lot more to say. It's just one of those days. You feel me? But yeah, thank you for everybody who tuned in, everybody who stayed here until the end. Appreciate it. Everybody who tuned in live, everybody who's watching it now. And I appreciate all of the love, all of the like love, all of the sub love. The channel is nothing without your love and blessings. But please make sure to share the love also with your friends, family members,